Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Diego Castro. President Bongbong Marcos urges the Interior Department and the Philippine National Police to dismantle private armies. The president made the call as he condemned the killing of Negros Oriental Governor Roel Degamo. The president said the killing was unacceptable and cannot go unpunished. Convinced that the assassination was politically motivated, Marcos Jr. asked the DILG and PNP to identify hotspots and take private armies apart.
Well, actually, ang sinabi ko sa ating Secretary Abalos and the PNP is to now make an examination, kagaya yung ating ginagawa kapag darating ang eleksyon kung saan ang hotspot. Ang usual naman talaga na dapat gawin diyan ay hanapin yung illegal firearms. Basta walang illegal, basta makakaunti ang illegal firearms, kakaunti ang ganyang klaseng krimen. Yan yung mga private army na ganyan, kailangan talagang dismantle lahat yan.
Meanwhile, the Justice Department says 2 of the 3 suspects in the killing of Degamo are willing to cooperate with authorities. The DOJ says it is looking to put the 2 under the Witness Protection Program.
Kailangan po muna nating evaluate yung mga statements ko nila para ma-assess at if ever ma-determine na talagang may saysay or may basis yung mga statements nila, pwede natin sila ipasok sa WPP ng DOJ.
Transport groups consider the first day of their week-long strike a success. Transport Group Manibela believes around 80% of routes in Metro Manila were affected by the Tigil Pasada. Though they feel sorry for commuters affected by the strike, the group noted that it's something they have to do to demand for better terms in the government's PUV modernization plan. The group say they will continue their strike until Friday.
Masakit mang sabihin kasi ang dami nating naperwisyo, pero marami talagang nagtigil pasada. Lahat naman po talo eh. Diba talo kami, dahil wala kaming kita ngayong araw, talo yung commuters, talo ang bayan, walang kita kasi tingin ko baka may mga walang movement sa labas, mahina ang merkado. Yun po yung sinasabi natin. Gusto naman natin itong maisaayos din.
However, for transport officials, only 10% of routes in the metro were affected by the strike. The MMDA reports that over 3,000 passengers availed of free rides. The LTFRB, meanwhile, notes that it's prepared to hold dialogues with transport groups to come up with a solution on issues with the PUV modernization program. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. The oil spill in Oriental Mindoro has reached the island of Agutaya in Palawan. Estimates by the UP Marine Science Institute show that the oil spill may have also reached the island of Cuyo. The spillage is also seen to reach the northern part of Palawan by next week. Authorities fear that the spill may reach Boracay, which is 3,000 kilometers away from the province of Antique, which is also now affected by the oil spill. Experts say that the possibility of the oil spill reaching the waters of Boracay will depend on the direction of the waves. Meanwhile, authorities assure the public that they are doing what they can to contain the spread.
Yung oil naman, pagka nag-spill na yun sa dagat, it will immediately start to undergo transformations, no? Yung mga lighter parts ng oil mag-evaporate, yung iba magde-degrade. So, with time, mawawala na rin siya, no? So, ang critical is to, habang nandyan yung spill, is to try to prevent it from reaching the coast kasi that's where it can inflict a lot of damage sa habitats.
4 persons of interest in the Salilig hazing case have surrendered to the NBI on Monday. One of them was Lester John Sus, who confessed that he was part of the group that buried Salilig's body. He also confessed to changing the plate number of the SUV the group used to go to Cavite. Other persons of interest who have surrendered to the authorities include alias Biggie, alias Snoop, and alias Void, who all allegedly took part in the initiation rites. The 4 suspects are currently under custodial investigation before submitting an official report to the NBI and the prosecutor's office. Meanwhile, the Binyan police is now considering the case solved.
We consider this the status of this case is solved, no, because of the arrest of the officers of the Tao Gama chapter of the Adamson, and the revelation and the evidences na nakuha natin lahat. We consider it solved na.
Here are other headlines we're keeping our eyes on. The House of Representatives passes on third and final reading the resolution that calls for a constitutional convention to amend the charter. A total of 301 members of the Houses voted yes to the measure and only 6 voted no, while only 1 abstained. Face mask and vaccination cards are no longer required in tourism facilities. The Tourism Department announces this in a memorandum as part of the government's campaign to further ease COVID-19 restrictions. And the local government of Quezon City has converted the Payatas Controlled Disposal Facility into an eco-friendly park for cyclists. The city government said that it aims to give life to the PCDF and continuously improve it so it can benefit the local community. The park is expected to be opened later this year once the necessary inspections are finished. And that's it for this hour. Join us again at 7:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News. All sides, all the time.